Hello children, welcome you all. This is our science class. Today we are going to start new chapter, Unit 4, Science in Everyday Life. Science has helped us to find solution to many of our problems. It has shaped our daily life also. The world we are living in is not the same as before. It is changing every day. In fact, every hour. We see lot of changes around us. Some of them are reversible and some of them are irreversible. For irreversible changes like burning of wastes pollute our home and school environment. We need to know about waste management and proper disposal of wastes. Let us study about them in this lesson. Before we want to go to the chapter, we learn some scientists from Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu has a long history of science since ancient times. Scientific concept can be seen in ancient Tamil literatures. Tamil Nadu has produced many scientists who have contributed to the world of science. See children, the following table gives the name of some of the scientists from Tamil Nadu and their contributions. Name of the scientist and then their department, their contribution. First, Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, he is a geneticist. Then he find out green revolution. Then second scientist, Srinivasa Ramanujam, he is in mathematics. Contribution, composite numbers. Then third scientist, Venkataraman Radhakrishnan. Is a biology department. His contribution is structure of ribosome. Then fourth one, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He is aeronautical engineering in department and then his contribution missile development. Then fifth scientist, Sir C.V. Raman. His department physics, his contribution is scattering of light. So these are the scientists, their department and their contribution we have learned. See, first we are going to see Sir C.V. Raman. See, in Sir C.V. Raman, C stands for Chandrasekhara, V stands for Venkata Raman. So, Sir C.V. Raman was born at Tiruchirappalli, Tamil Nadu on 7th November in 1888. In 1904, he completed his Bachelor of Arts, that means BA degree at Presidency College in Chennai. He stood first and won gold medal in physics. In 1907, he got his Master of Science, that means MSc degree from University of Madras. Then Sir C.V. Raman won the Nobel Prize also in the physics in the year 1930 for his work in scattering of light. In 1954, he was awarded the Bharat Ratna for this scattering of light. In this lesson, we are going to see that scattering of light. That means blue appearance of the sky. See, one day in the summer, of 1921, Sir C.V. Raman was on the deck of a ship sailing in the Mediterranean Sea. He was observing the blue color of the sky and started reasoning it. He concluded that sunlight is scattered by the gases and particles present in the air. The white light we see is composed of different colors such as Pipgear colors. That means violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. So among these colors, blue is scattered more. Because of this reason, sky appears blue most of the time. During sunrise and sunset, rays have to travel long distance. As they travel, all other colors except red are scattered. So sky appears red at sunrise and sunset. So now we understand, children, why the blue appearance of the sky. Then National Science Day is celebrated on 20th of February in order to commemorate the invention of Raman effect by Sir C.V. Raman. That means Sir Chandrasekhara Venkata Raman on the same day in the year of 1928. The next scientist, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. His full name is Ol Bakir Jainuddin Abdul Kalam. Was an aeronautical scientist. He was born on 15th October 1931 in Rameswaram, Tamil Nadu. He got his Bachelor of Science, that means BSc degree from St. Joseph College in Tiruchirappalli in the year of 1954. He got his degree Aeronautical Engineering from Madras Institute of Technology in 1960. He was involved in India's missile development program and thus came to known as Missile Man of India, and also served as President of India in 2002 to 2007 and widely referred to as the People's President. He was awarded Padma Bhushan in 1981, Padma Vibhushan in 1990 and Bharat Ratna in 1997. He has written many books like Wings of Fire, India 2020 and Ignited Mind. So, we learn two scientists in this lesson. Next, we'll move on to changes around us. Already we saw that changes around can divide into two types. First one is reversible and irreversible changes. Reversible changes means changes which can be reversed are called reversible. Irreversible changes means changes which cannot be reversed are called irreversible changes. Okay, children, we will continue in this chapter next class. Thank you, children.